Hey everybody, sorry it has been so long since I have made a video to explain everything. I actually tried to make a video before my surgery to show how much excess skin I actually had and everything to that point. But when I did, for some reason, my account got blocked. Yeah, YouTube, I guess. But I finally got it unlocked and relogged in and everything, and I'm back. I'm glad to say that. You know, to tell you, they repaired my hernia. They took all of my excess skin except from my arms. And to prove to you something, if you're squeamish, you don't want to look. You can't really see it with this light. But a scar all across there, and that's on both sides of my chest, by the way. And there's a scar at my waist. You know, I'm healing up really good now. I'm still restricted. I'm not restricted to 20 pounds anymore, thank God. Person with a very loud truck. But I'm still restricted to a certain weight. It's still going to be a couple of months before I'm able to work without hurting myself, which is going to just... It irritates me so bad. Really, really does. But it's one of those things I would rather be careful and not redo my hernia. I guess we should just go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty, huh? My first video on this channel explained how I did not think there was going to be that much pain with my gastric sleeve. With this surgery, I would rather go through the gastric sleeve 2 more times than do this surgery again. Oh my God. Whew. I can't sit here and explain to you how much it actually hurt on painkillers, by the way. It still hurt past painkillers. Within the first couple of days of me being in the hospital, well, first day actually, of me being in the hospital, like, well, it's your choice. You know, you need to be able to get up and walk before they allow you to leave. Simple thing like that. You need to be able to use the bathroom without catheter, things like that, once again. Well, I decided I was going to try to get up, the first night, because I was in and out of sleep constantly for the 3 days I was actually in the hospital. So I'm like, I'm going to try it. Couldn't be that bad. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I couldn't fully stand up. I tried to get up twice. I'm like, nope, this is not happening. Not today. Ugh. You know, it really wasn't my chest that hurt when I tried to get up there. It was around my abdomen and stuff. It felt like every time I tried to get up, like somebody was stretching me, and then another person with a baseball bat was just laying into my stomach. Oh, good God. It was not pleasant, to say the least. You know, but that's the pain part of it. That's going to be pretty obvious. There's my side on that. It's been, I think, a little over 3 months. I might be wrong, might be a little more than that, since I have had my surgery. I still have tightness in some places of my skin. You know, they make a brand new belly button for you, which is very weird, but it's something they do. Everything is really constricted for a very long time. Every time you move, you can just feel it just off the whole side. If you like move your arm up, like I can do this now, and if I get to right here, it's really tight right here on my scar. But I feel so much better after this. I look at myself in the mirror and I don't look the same, like at all. I don't feel the same. People don't look at me the same. It's great. First month. The first month is bad. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. You come home with 4 drains in you. 1 under each armpit where the incisions are. Just right under the incisions, actually. Let's see if I can actually show you my drain scar. Right there. See, it's not much now, but it's still there. I have 1 on this side too, and then I have 2 a little below my waist, just right under my waist scar. And those were the real painful ones, because every time you moved and walked, they would shift, and it did not feel good. They had to be drained twice, sometimes 3 times a day, depending on how much they actually drained. My worst one was actually the one under this shoulder for some reason. It was filling up at least once a day. So, in the morning it would have to be dealt with. It's a nasty process. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It sucks. I had to have help getting in and out of the shower, which killed me. I hated that so much. Before I forget on this, for I think it was 3 weeks, I had to stick Vaseline gauze in my belly button so it wouldn't close in on itself. The incisions wouldn't suck in and heal on each other because it had stitches all around it. I had these big packings stitched onto my nipples. Yay. I was so glad to finally get those off. Ugh. When they took those off, it looked like somebody had heated up a piece of metal and cauterized my nipple. Like it looked burnt. Like, oh God. Oh God, no. No. Please don't let it be like this forever. Of course it's not. I've healed up fairly good, from what the doctors say, from what normal patients do. I learned from the gastric sleeve to listen to the doctors and not try to do things yourself unless they tell you. I had to walk with a walker for a while. That walker was my best friend. When I finally started to be able to get around without the walker, it made me feel good. Like, yeah, I'm not 90 years old anymore. I still have problems. Like I did it little before the winter actually kicked up here, and your scars, at least my scars did, with any temperature change, like even a little temperature change, like in the house, they will start to ache. And it's a whole lot worse in cold than it is in heat. With heat, it's just a little kind of discomfort for a little while and it goes away. But in cold, it is a solid ache for a while until you warm up. And it, like, people would wonder why I would still be wearing a jacket inside. I had to explain it to them. But all these loud cars, I'm sorry if you guys can hear this. But I had to explain it to people and, tell them, like, yeah, I've kind of had surgery and whatnot, and it kind of temperature change messes me up. But, it was still worth it with everything I've had to go through with this. I cannot tell you how much better about myself I feel after actually getting the skin removal. The sucky thing is, I won't be able to, go around shirtless anywhere but my own house for a long time. And even swimming. Like, I love to go swimming. But I will have to wear sunblock on my scars under my clothes, because the UV rays will darken them a lot if you don't have some kind of UV blocker. Which, there's some scars on my arms like that, but nothing serious. But a big long scar like on my chest or at my waist, that would be very noticeable for a very long time. Well, for life, basically. For the longest time they were a pink color. Now they're turning excuse me, now they're turning into a purple and slowly going back to a skin tone, which I'm glad about. So glad about. Sneezing and coughing and stuff like that still sucks. With this surgery, it's still through your abdominal wall. With the hernia repair, which a lot of people that have done the gastric sleeve find out they have hernias that have just been kind of cushioned by a layer of body fat. I actually figured that one out through research and stuff too, which is kind of crazy. I'm glad they noticed it on me, because if they wouldn't have, it was bad. So it could have seriously hurt me if it was unattended. But even coughing isn't so bad on the scars. Sneezing is so bad on your waist. I don't know why. It hurt me so bad every time I had to sneeze. I had to like curl up and get a pillow and sneeze, if I could even hold it back that long. Another thing that killed me is, I've said multiple times in my videos, I love to laugh. And laughing was kind of not an option. So I had to, go through, tell people, just stop being funny. Stop being funny around me. Just don't be funny. And they just didn't understand why I was actually doing that. I had to once again explain it. I'm not ashamed of this at all. I'm glad I did this. I will try to help people that have done this from, like any of my videos. If you have any questions, down in the description. Anything else you would like to know, general information, anything like that, in the description, in the comments below. I will leave one of my emails in the description. So if you think it's a more personal question, depending on what it is, I will answer it in the description. I will try to help as much as possible. So just send me the email. Well, sorry it's been so long since I have actually made a video. I'm sorry if I just rambled on. I didn't give a lot of information. I guess I'll see you. Once again, would not be one of my videos unless I messed up the English language. I guess I will see you guys in my next video. See you.